Mr. Terry.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Rising health insurance premium costs are becoming an increasingly heavy burden for American families to bear. Improving access to affordable health care is important. However, creating a public option which puts government bureaucrats in charge of health care in between the doctor and patient is unacceptable. I've heard rhetoric suggesting that you can keep what you have if you like it. However, in reality, this is a government takeover of health care, and keeping what you have will cost Americans a lot more. I conclude that this bill is the pathway to a single-payer, national government-run health plan. I've spoken with businesses in my own district who say that providing health insurance comprises almost 15 to 20% of their costs. An 8% payroll tax is something they would gladly accept to eliminate employee health plans and forcing employees onto the exchange to bear the costs of purchasing their own health care, of which they will likely choose the least cost option, the public option. I'm very concerned that no Republican and most committee Democrats were not allowed to participate in the process of forming this bill, instead creating a chamber of few, an echo chamber of sorts for liberals. Seniors seem to lose the most as Medicare suffers draconian cuts, Orwellianly called savings. For example, home health care suffers a $57 billion hit, which leaves many Nebraskans, mostly rural Nebraskans, without any home health care option, leaving hospitalizations or skilled nursing care facilities the only option, a very costly option. In the next few days, I and few of my colleagues will offer an amendment which would increase the number of insured while still maintaining individual choice and keeping government out of health care. It can be implemented at a fraction of the cost of the Democrats' bill and by expanding infrastructure already there. I'm deeply concerned by the bill's high costs, cuts to important services in the name of savings, and the intrusion of government into health care system. And I'm going to work with my colleagues to try and make this bill a better bill. I'm sure that we have a commitment from the chairman to make sure that all Republican amendments, no matter how meritorious, are beat down and defeated. But we will still try and make an honest attempt to make this a better bill. Thank you again, Mr. Chairman, for holding this markup and allowing me the opportunity to have the first opening statement I've been able to give on health care reform.
I thank the gentleman for his comments, but I look forward to seeing your amendments, and I plan to take whatever amendments I can agree with and support them wherever they come from. So I just want to make that point to the gentleman.